Hey friends, it's Danielle with Schoolhouse Rud. The colorful days of Christmas are behind us, yet there's still many long winter nights ahead. So I wanted to make a cozy video to show some of my favorite things about the winter, namely how our decor just kind of goes back to white and we can reset. This video is part of a Looks for Less DIY collaboration, and I'll have more info on that in the description box. I wanted a garland that reflected winter and snow, so I grabbed these items from my stash and got to threading. Here you can see the pattern that I was using with the wooden beads, and I wanted to keep things very simple, beigey, just all back to just a white canvas of snow with barely any color here. These are foam scatter decor pieces, and here I'm going to show you how I used a doll needle to pierce them and then thread them through to be on the garland. The needle went through quite easily, don't drop it, but the knot part was kind of tricky. So what I did was I wiggled the needle in a circular motion to create sort of a widened gap that I could eventually fit the jute thread through. I had to work so delicately with these foam pieces. I cracked several in this process. There we have it. I noticed that jute unraveled really easily, and so I'm looking for something else to use to make my garlands. What do you recommend? There it is, hung up in my workspace. This is the background that my virtual students get to see, so they love when I change out the garland. Check out how I made this tree, and stick around because I have plans for it. I started with the green stackable tree from Dollar Tree, and I gave each one of the pieces a generous 2 or 3 coats of white spray paint. Let it dry thoroughly in between coats, and you'll want to seal it with clear sealer after 2 hours. Now you can leave it just like this, which I think is gorgeous, but I had bigger plans, so I used a drill to drill in little small circles all around the 3 pieces of the tree. I kind of staggered in between the spaces, as you'll see. It was very easy to pierce through the side of this tree because of how thin the plastic is. But pro tip, do this part before spray painting, because as you can see, it definitely strips some of the paint off. I definitely recommend spray painting both the inside and outside of the tree. That way you can really have that opaque coverage. Otherwise, you might still be able to see through to the green side once you put in your light source. Now you can use something bright like this, but I wanted a softer flickering effect, so I went with a flameless candle. Check out the beautiful glow that it gives this tree. Once again, don't forget to check out our playlist, and thank you to our wonderful hosts and guest hosts. One more thing, click that subscribe button so you can see how I transform this tree to the next level for the next holiday.